Hey, and welcome back to Bains Bites. I'm Bain. I know it's been a little while since we posted anything, but a lot has happened. And we'll start with the biggest one. We got married. This is my wife, Marilyn. We got married January 2nd, and it was amazing. We were gone for a week after that and getting back into the flow of work. We moved before that, so it's been busy the last couple of months, but we can tell you we're all settled in. We're ready to get back to some new videos and some new recipes for you guys to enjoy coming up. So we wanted to explain what's going on and why we've been out for a little while, but at the same time, we had some people asking some questions, so we figured we'd do a quick Q&A. Before we get to the questions, I want to explain that none of these videos would be possible without Marilyn. She films everything, she edits everything, and she makes them so fun to watch and easy to follow. She does all the hard part. I just stand here talking, looking at y'all, looking like a goofus.
Well, you make them easy to follow.
I guess I do that part. I try to make them easy
part.
to follow, but
I just try to make them look good.
just in case anybody was curious, none of this would happen without her.
Or you.
That's true.
So, without further ado, let's get into the Q&A. So, I asked my Instagram followers to ask questions. I wrote them down on a piece of paper because we're filming this on my phone. So, let's start out the question. First question is, why did you start your YouTube channel?
How to barbecue right. I'd say I started because of Malcolm Reed. He was the first YouTube channel I ran across that was kitchen themed, that after the very first video I couldn't help but get sucked in. I remember watching probably hours and hours of how to barbecue right videos. He's fun to watch, he's easy to follow, man after my own heart. Definitely how to barbecue right. That was my favorite.
Can I also put in part of the answer?
No.
Please? That was the inspiration, really. But I feel like the thing that really got us to do it was that it was a good excuse to spend more time together when we were engaged.
That's a good point. The pandemic kind of had us locked down, and this was a good way to have a new hobby.
Yeah.
Something fun to do.
Yeah.
That may have been what you were looking for, huh?
Yeah. Okay, question number 2. What is your favorite chicken dish?
Cracked chicken. Easy.
If you know, you know.
We haven't done it yet. Some of you guys may know me a little better than someone who doesn't know me, I guess, but it's amazing. It's delicious. It's cream cheese and cheddar cheese and bacon and chicken, and you can't go wrong. Yeah, it's incredible. Number 1, cracked chicken. Number 2, fried chicken.
Favorite recipe passed down from family, and can I have it?
You already do. Of all the recipes I know and have is the Asian slaw. I love that recipe. So
go check out that video
if
you haven't watched it. What are 2 flavors that don't sound good together but actually taste amazing?
Chili and chocolate.
Like mole?
Mole sauce, any sort of a dried chili, like a spicy chocolate. You wouldn't think spicy chocolate sounds great, but it's a great match. Savory and sweet. Well, not savory, spicy and sweet, I guess. What do you want to call the flavor? That's true. I do like my spice, and you are very sweet. Aww.
Is cereal considered soup?
Sure. I don't consider it soup, but I don't want to cause an argument.
So define soup then.
Not cereal. I mean, soup can be hot or cold. I mean, soup can be broth. I've been to takeout Chinese where they put some green onions in some broth and call it soup, and you're like, okay, well, that's what you want to call it. That's what you want to call it. But I'm not going to pour you a bowl of Oreo O's and like, here's your gourmet chocolate breakfast soup.
Yeah.
So to me, no. But if you want to call it soup, I'm not going to be offended.
That's fair. How have your cooking habits changed with marriage?
I cook less. I mean, we've been married 3 weeks now, so
3 weeks going strong.
hard to tell.
I'm not worried.
We are married, I promise. Somewhere is our certificate. I could prove it.
3 weeks going strong of marriage.
I wear mine. No, we've kind of, so far we worked out to where I work during the week and cook most weekends, and sometimes I'll help, or we'll go out for a Friday or something like that. But you've taken over a lot of cooking, and you're really good at it. You haven't done anything even remotely bad yet. It's all been great. So I cook less. I love to cook, but as much as I'm working I don't cook as much, but when I do get to cook on weekends, again, we'll get to it. There's another announcement coming up, but I spend a lot more time cooking outside now that we've got a new house and we got a bigger porch. So it's been a lot more fun to try things I never got to do so much in the past.
Mm-hmm. I feel like when I was living alone, I would cook something and then I'd have it for the next like 2 to 3 days. I'd get so tired of it, wouldn't want it anymore. But now that there's 2 of us, I feel like
it's easier.
Yeah, well, it's easier, but I feel like I've been able to actually legitimately cook the way I wanted to. It's just hard to do when you live alone.
Cooking for one's tough. It's better cooking for 2 or more.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
Yeah. Plus, it's fun because there's certain things that I like and don't like, and vice versa. So it's been kind of fun to try new things.
It's easy for me. I like everything.
Not everything.
Almost.
Go-to easy weeknight meal, and then the other one was 30-minute meal.
In 30 minutes, you can do some pretty good burgers and some sort of air-fried vegetable or onion ring or French fry. That's probably what I want to go to if I want something quick and still homemade and good.
Bain's Burgers.
Maybe.
Who is your favorite Bains Buddy?
That's not fair. Who's your favorite child? You can't say that. You haven't been a buddy yet, so I guess you're now officially a Bains Buddy, so you win that. Good answer, huh?
What is the most essential kitchen tool?
These. I can do more with these than I can any other tool. It's really hard to whisk eggs with a knife.
I feel like a knife is like really good though.
And I mean, yeah, there's some things you need. There are some staples, but what's the best is these guys right here. Next question.
That's that. Why did you become a chef?
I like the industry. I always liked to cook. I wanted to get a classical training and certify and work as a chef so I could understand how a kitchen works and then move over to the operations and management side. But I've always had a passion for cooking. I love to cook. I love to barbecue. I love trying new things and creating new things. So once I tried working in a restaurant before I got my degree, I loved it. So that made it pretty easy for me.
Advice for someone who is wanting to go to culinary school.
Work in a kitchen first. That's easy. I knew too many people in school when I was going through and getting my degree that didn't know what they were getting into. They thought they just loved to make cookies and burgers at home and could make a fancy dish recipe, follow an ingredient list, and go work in a restaurant, work in the industry, see what the hours are like, see what the people are like, see what the schedule's like. I mean, holidays go away, nights, weekends. I worked every Mother's Day for 4 years straight. You know, it's something you don't really think about. So go get a job in a kitchen and make sure you like it before you commit to it.
What is your favorite romantic dinner? Because Valentine's Day is coming up.
You got to go somewhat fancy. Well, that's not true. You don't really have to. It depends on what you're looking for. The best thing you can do is cook for your better half, what they like. Mm-hmm. So spaghetti and meatballs with true great homemade garlic bread. Find their favorite vegetable or side, Caesar salad, you know, and a tiramisu or something like that would probably go pretty far. Mm-hmm. But cook to whoever you're cooking for. If you're trying to be romantic, cater to their wants and their likes.
The first real thing that I ever cooked for you was stromboli, which I had never done before, and I followed a Pinterest recipe, but it was actually pretty easy. But I feel like that was a romantic meal, because that's a perfect example of your answer.
Cook to what they like. I like pizza.
Yeah.
First thing I made for you was chicken and waffles. You know, you can't go wrong with a classic herb mashed potatoes and sauteed asparagus and a good sous vide steak, but cook to who you're cooking for. That'll go a lot farther. Put some thought into what you're making.
Good answer. Favorite spice?
Tony Chachere's.
Freebirds or Chipotle?
Yeah. What a burger. I don't really like either of those.
Choose.
Freebirds.
Okay. Favorite potato?
These catered to things I'm not a big fan of. I'm not a huge fan of most potatoes. Probably potatoes gratin. I like tots. A good scallop potato gratin is good.
Finally, what is the best meat to smoke?
Oh, all of them. Anything. It depends on the mood I'm in. I love smoked sausage. I love brisket. I love chopped beef. I love sliced beef. I like ribs. I like spare ribs. I like turkey legs. I like chicken. I like chicken wings. Are you picking up a trend? It depends on what you like. I like any smoked meat, any good barbecue. I don't know that I have a favorite. It depends on the day and what I'm craving.
What's your favorite that you've done so far?
The ribs. So far the ribs have come out the best. So I guess that kind of segues into... So over Black Friday and getting married and moving and getting a new house, we have a little bit more space out on the back porch and picked up a couple new grills, got a flat top and got a pellet smoker and got a pizza oven and a few more kitchen accessories that have been on the bucket list for a while. So know that those will be popping up in new videos coming out, and we'll do some how-tos and maybe some reviews and go from there. But a whole new world has opened up. We can do all kinds of fun stuff we couldn't have done before, so that'll be fun. Was that the last question? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, good timing. Well, then we'll wrap it up and say thanks for everybody for watching, and keep an eye out for new videos, new recipes. Continue to send in recommendations, whatever you guys want to see. Any questions you have, anything you got, put it in the comments. Check us out on Facebook. If you like what we're doing, go ahead and subscribe. Y'all have a great day.